Welcome to Freddy's Greenhub. If you are asking the same question as me, how it is possible that car manufacturers all over the world are producing cars literally on an assembly line, and how it is still profitable for them, well, you are in the right place. Today we are going to explore this, as well as what it means from an environmental perspective. This fact might shock you. The world is a big place, with many people, and every day 200,000 new cars are made. That's the population of the beautiful city of Linz, near to Alps, or all the parking spots in Bratislava in Slovakia. Seems like quite a lot, right? In Europe alone, 41,000 new cars are made every day, which is 20.5%. But we can say that Europe is a leader in sustainable trends, but every day it produces 20% of the world's new cars. But does anyone actually buy them if we produce so many? Or do we just let them sit on parking lots like we see in pictures from the US? In Europe, 45,000 new cars purchases happen every day, more than the number of cars being produced. Surprising, right? In China, 63,000 cars are produced daily and 70,000 are sold. In the US, it's 29,000 produced and 40,000 sold. Do you think you are the only one who doesn't buy a new car often? On average, people buy a new car every 8 years. But this is the just average. Some people make it happen sooner, while others take the longer. So let's look at who buys the most. 50% of new cars are purchased by families, meaning most people you see on the streets every day. 30% are leases. It's often said the best car for off-road use is a company car, and businesses buy around 10% of all new cars. And you know, the cars are bought new over and over every few years, contributing to the average. The rest, about 10%. If you are still wondering whether it is worth it for car manufacturers to make new cars, here's the answer. The average internal combustion engine, ICE, car costs around $50,000 to make the cells for about $20,000. That's a margin of $5,000 per car, which is about 25%. Of course, these numbers vary by mode. Some make more, some make less. Generally, margins range from 5% to 20%. Wondering what it takes to have a zero carbon footprint in car usage? If we want to look at the carbon footprint of a car, meaning how much carbon dioxide it produced, we need to consider the entire life cycle of the car. From the moment materials are mined, this is called fossil resources, for example, non-renewable, through manufacturing usage and recycling. This is called LCA, or life cycle assessment. We will dive into this process in another video. But the final value is around 80 tons of CO2. For more on this, check out my video on LCA. So what's the outcome? It is still profitable for car manufacturers to make the new car? Yes, it is still financially beneficial for them. And what about the environmental side? To cover 80 tons of CO2, we would need to plant 4,000 trees on the day we buy the car. After 8 years, which is the average time people buy a new car, those trees would offset the environmental impact of the car and its use. But can any of us actually do this? Maybe that's the challenge we should all consider. If you like the video, don't forget to hit like, and for more videos on the renewable world, follow this amazing profile. And remember, think green. Bye.